champion, welcome back. I'm excited about today's topic because we're going to dive right into it. We're going to talk about how do you amplify, right, courage so that you can get, like a world class, you can get the result whenever you want it, right? Again, how do you amplify courage? Courage, yes, action, right? Courage, acting despite any fear, so that basically you can get a world-class result, right? Why is that relevant to us? Because let's be real, anything that has been worthwhile, whether it's in your life, right, you have to use courage to go to the next level, right? And why do we need courage? Because courage really stands at the borderline of fear and growth, right? So that's why it's important. Because whether you look at history, Christopher Columbus, moving from Europe all the way, to coming to Americas, right? Whether it's in business, you look at titans, right? Richard Branson or Steve Jobs or Bill Gates or anybody like that. They really took courage to go to the next level, right? Why is that relevant? Because courage really is needed at the borderline of fear, right? Why is that? Because fear actually is the borderline of a reality we know, right? So we got fear here as a layer, right? And then we got growth, that's right? So the more we act, the more fear borderline, right? So that's why courage is needed, because as you step into courage, you become a bigger you become the best you, and then you can always grow bigger, right? And by the way, I hope you like my t-shirt here. This is the new t-shirt that the team did. It's Ultimate Peak Transformation, Command Change. I love it. I hope you like it. Anyway, I'm sorry to sidestep, but really, so today's topic is how do we amplify our courage in any situation, right? Whether it's going in a business situation, whether it's about just stepping up, for the next game, stepping up for the next play. How do we amplify courage? Using your roots, using your past. And today I'm going to share that perspective, that world-class use, and actually it's a very unique view that I want to share today with you, right? Hopefully you're gonna use it, and I promise it's going to be very useful, because you don't need anything more by just tapping into it, you can use it, right? So why do you need it? Like I said, because anything we do that allow us to go our next level, we need courage, right? So I hope it's gonna serve you. But the bottom line is simple, right? The more courage you have, the more action you can take. The more action you take, the more result you get, right? Very simple, right? So courage is needed, whether it's procrastination or you don't want to do anything, right? So how do you use your roots and your past, right, to get more courage? Like a world class? Well, before we get into that, I want to just address two things, okay? So like we talk about, courage is needed to go beyond fear, right? Why do we get fear? We get fear because of uncertainty, right? Like Warren Buffett, one of the icon investor, one thing he says about risk and investing is, he says, risk exists because of not knowing, right? Again, risk exists because of not knowing, right? That makes sense? So that's one thing that creates fear, because we don't know at the border what's going to happen. That's what frees us in many ways, right? So how do you use your roots and your past to get that knowingness? That's really the angle that's really what your roots can help you with. Right? So because when you know that you have courage to act, you have nothing that stops you, right? That's why, think about it, people talk about get clear on your why, right? Because when you are clear on your why, you know what matters to you, right? When you have clarity of mind, you know your priority. When you know your priority, you know the yes, you know the no, right? When you are clear, in your head and in your heart. The yes become easy, the no become easy, right? So what that helps you choose that, okay, I'm not gonna do this, I'm going to do this. I'm gonna do this now, I'm not gonna do this now, right? So what that helps you prioritize, right? Like a triage. So not only that helps you in your productivity, but also it allows you to get courage because you know what matters to you, right? So when you know that you know, you get more courage. How do you do that? How do you use it? Let me give you a small example. How do you use the roots, right? Simple example, I'm going to give you my own example, right? I was born in Mali, right? And I have Dogon roots. I'm very proud of that. And I know that I'm a Dogon, right? It's something that I am very certain about, right? And even further, what am I using that? I'm using the pride I have about being a Dogon, right? I'm using my roots as a pride whenever I feel uncertainty, right? So I just tap into that. Who am I? Okay, this is what I was, this is what my roots are, right? So I know that for a fact. So I'm using that just as a bench so I can step further, right? It seems simple, but really think about it. A lot of people world class do that, right? So using your roots, you can just use that as a leverage, as a lever, just step yourself into action. So when you know that, you own it and you move forward, right? That doesn't mean that, whatever, they're going to give, whatever it is, right? So you gotta be proud of who you are, right? In that way, like your roots, your past. So that gives you a benchmark, whatever it is, right? So from that benchmark, you know that you know, and you act from that, right? So that gives you courage to act on whatever it is. Well, you might say, now, right? You might say, okay, how about if I'm not proud of my past, right? Well, that's possible. That's possible. But this is a beauty. This is a beauty that I just want to share with you. If that's the case, here's the best news that I can share with my friend. If you're not proud of your roots, this is a beauty. What you do, you are grateful. Just become grateful of that. And guess what happened? Just turn it around. Be grateful about the learning, right? If you're not proud of that, right? What did you learn? What did you learn? What did you learn? And that's what the champions, the world class do in anything, right? And this is really what I want to lead, right? Whether you're proud or you're not proud of your roots, there is a learning here. And that learning, that's what turns everything around. So whatever happened, whatever it is that you are, that you know, you become certain about it. And you are certain about it. And how do you build that certainty? It's about in that learning that you know, right? You know that you know. So what that does, that eliminates that uncertainty that Warren Buffett or the fear is talking about. So as you step into that learning, into that knowingness, you generate more courage, right? So and as you generate more courage, you step into gratitude, because gratitude is acknowledging that knowingness. So it's really a circle, right? A loop. As you acknowledge your learning, you become grateful. As you become grateful, you become clear, right, of what can happen, right? And again, why I'm talking about courage, let's go back to the root word of courage. Courage comes from Latin cur, right? Cur actually is heart, right? As you guys know in French, right? So that's what really allows you to go to the next level and go beyond the fear. Am I making sense? So that's a powerful thing, because as you use your past, whether you're proud of it or not proud of it, whatever it is, be grateful, right? Acknowledge that. As you acknowledge it, what that does is you looking at it, right? Say, oh wow, I came from, right? So I came all the way from. So what that allows, because let's think about it, where you're performing or looking, you have a goal, right? Let's be clear, sometimes, we have doubt, right? You agree with me? If you want to achieve anything bigger than yourself, you will have doubt, my friend. You will have doubt, right? So how sometimes do you know that I have to keep moving forward even if I have a doubt? How do you do that? Right? I like to give the example of Christopher Columbus. Let's think about all our sailors in the past. You're just going somewhere you don't know, right? You're just going forward, you don't know where. How did they get courage? You don't know if you're going to see the land. Are you going to see land? You don't know. But what you do, just look backward. As you look backward, you can see how far you've gone. Does that make sense? So again, that's really, it's the metaphor I gave, right? But it's really that. You know for sure that you move from, let's say, south going to north. You know for sure that you left back, right? And as you turn your back, even if you haven't reached your destination yet, right over there, you know that you have moved away from the long shores, right? So looking at what's behind you, you have that certainty, right? It's your route, your past, but be grateful about it, right? And that's why I want to just repeat that, because many of us, as we're trying to get our result, sometimes we get impatient, sometimes we doubt. And as we doubt, we create fear, right? And courage and procrastination, right? That's how courage drops. But just take a deep breath as you want something, right? As you're trying to get a faster result, or, right? I always like to bring it back to sport, right? Or whatever it is. Look at where you came far from, right? Look at, I'm using roots, but past, but it's the same thing. Look at how far you came from, so you can use that as a benchmark, so you can move forward. Am I making sense? So in that way, it's an easy and fastest way to develop courage using your past, right? And that's really important. So that's a simple trick that you can use, right, to mitigate and eliminate the risks, right, that we talked about earlier, right? Because as you step into knowingness, that gives you more certainty. As you are certain, as you get clarity, right, of mind and heart, you know what you can stand for, right? You know why, the yes become easy, the no become easy, right? Because when you are clear in your mind and in your heart, the yes become easy, the no become easy, right? And right, that's how you can react. Okay, I can do this, I cannot do this now. Or yes, no, can you do this for me now? Sorry, this is my priority, right? And this is important because really, as you get clear, right, as you step into knowingness, you know what matters to you, right? And that gives you more courage, right? It might seem obvious, but really, I hope you think about that. So anytime you get, in doubt, anytime you feel like you have some fear, get into that space. Okay, what do I know for sure? What do I know for sure, right? Let's say you go into a negotiation, right? You're not sure of the outcome. Well, for example, I know that I did a deal last week, right? I know that I'm good-hearted, right? And I'm going to give you that simple example for myself. One thing that I realize is, right, sometimes I don't connect with some people, and guess why it is? Some of them just feel that, I'm too enthusiastic, right? Some of them feel that, hey, so, you're so energetic, you're so high in energy for us, right? So sometimes they just get afraid of that. Right. So, and I had sometimes some doubt in myself about what happened. It's a small example, right? What happened to me during going through those, social situations. I just had to ground myself, be courageous, and say, okay, those people, they're afraid of their own power, right? And that's what I was trying to show them, that you have power beyond measure. So some of them, they're afraid of their own power. So what you have to do is like, okay, I know who I am. I know what I stand for. I stand to activate people so they can bring out their unique genius, right? That I knew. So I had to stand into that I know for myself. And that gives me courage to stand and be myself, be bold, right? Be extravagant, be whatever, be fun, right? Like you can see here, right? But I have to tell you, when I was in that situation, I felt a little bit anxious. I was like, oh, should I stop? Should I restrict myself? Right? It's a simple example, but I just want to give you how within a millisecond I was able to get courage and keep being myself. Am I making sense? Right? So I didn't stop being happy, being really out there, right? Just because I was able to just stop and look at what I knew for sure. Because I came with a great intention was to, inspire people, right? And, give them hope. And some people really felt not willing to take that, but I had to get back to that space of knowingness, right? Using what I know, right? So whether it's using your past, whether it's using your roots, whatever it is, the way you generate courage is to step into what you know, right? You got to have a knowingness of what you know and to step into it, right? Because that gives you clarity, right? So I hope it serves you, but literally, that's a way you can amplify your courage anytime, any day. And I hope that tricks helps you, right? So next week, I'm really excited because we're going to take it to a next level so you can generate more results, amplify your results, and help change, right? How you can comment change. All right, my friend. Glad talking with you and talk to you soon. Cheers. Bye.